Good morning. There's a little bit of a breeze. Obviously, there's some traffic. I just finished breakfast down here at Ruby's. And my regular Sunday breakfast. It was sure delicious. And it takes me into what I was wanting to speak on today, and it's a message. It's a message about relationships. Now I realize we've about worn out all we can say helpful about relationships, and it's true, we really have, basically. Because when it comes to relationships, most of us that have made it to our mid-30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, definitely 70s and 80s, I've seen happen. We've learned our lessons the hard way. We've acquired the experience of, well, usually. Not everybody seems to learn, but we've acquired enough experience to know what to look for and what we are going to receive from one thing or another. Or so it seems. And, hopefully by that time, we've learned what toxic people look like, what sincerity looks like, what naiveness looks like, vulnerability looks like. It doesn't mean we behave in those waves every time. I know for me, the relationships that I continue to acquire, and some of them I build upon and some of them I don't, that I can see, I can perceive, I can intuitively know that this is not a relationship that's going to build well. It may last a long time, but I've got to concede to the fact that it's not going to build well. It's not going to end up being a profitable relationship for the two of us. Unfortunately, I can recognize that, and I'm not often mistaken about that. And another thing that I've learned from that is I've realized that I can give it all, but that doesn't mean that they're going to. It doesn't mean that it's going to work out. They can give it all, and it doesn't mean it's going to work out. That reciprocity. I think that's something I've been practicing over the last couple of years is reciprocity, to be able to give what it is that I desire. Now, I've also come to understand that just because I give 110% doesn't mean it's going to be reciprocated. It's going to be given back to me. And thank God for the diversity of people, the differences. Good morning to y'all. So just because of that, just because that I'm willing to give everything doesn't mean they're going to be able to. A lot of people don't know how to give everything. And there may be times I fall short. There may be times somebody's giving me 110% and I'm only capable of 50. That relationship's worth 50% of me. I'm at a peaceful place in my life. And though I have some discouragements about what's going on in the world and what's going on even in the country or even in the great state of Oklahoma, even though I may have some difficulties with watching what's happening, it doesn't disrupt my peace. My peace is not disrupted by what goes on outside of me, because my peace is not acquired from what goes on outside of me. My peace comes from here. And I've been talking about this for a couple of years now, about peace. I've truly worked hard at trying to spread the message of peace. If you want to hear it, fine. Listen to it. Be supportive of it. Spread it yourself. But if it's not your cup of tea, if you don't want peace, if I don't speak your language, or if you got some issue with me, then there's always looking at my back as I'm walking. I don't have time to waste. There's huge things to be done. And I have waited all my life to get to this time, this place, and get to be who I am so that I could fulfill the things that I have purpose for. And so I shall. And so I shall. Good day.